Okay, guys. So I know all of this sucks. I mean, I've been working so hard for this project. If any of you want, well, I'm gonna tell you everything, and then if any of you want to raise your hand, let's do it. I'm glad that at the moment the flight got delayed for like 30 minutes, so that's good. So I can jump on a call with you guys. So uh, I really don't understand what's really going on because like all the functions, everything is well code. Like we have everything in a GitHub file and everything. But when I started questioning this guy, and well, first yesterday he made a contract, and the contract had some issues, and I told him, no, that's not right, that's not okay. So I told him that we need to make to fix those issues. Basically, the issues were like Wiley's can could mine the right amount, but then he still have that message where it says Wiley's can only mine two two NFTs, but I mean the function was right, just the message wasn't right, so I wasn't okay with it. Another issue that I had that really irritated me is that the contract name. You know that I told you guys multiple times that for me this is not a game. Well, the main contract, the name of the contract was game. So I told him no. I mean, if I'm telling people that this is not a game, how in the world can we have the main contract of the project called game? So uh, since he had to do some other stuff like the anti-bot measure and some other stuff weren't right, so I told him to go on and do them again. Since I have some knowledge in programming and I have some other people checking at the contract, we check function by function with the white paper, and everything was basically with a good coding. So for me, it is very weird that he left. I mean, he haven't even. Let me check the wallet, but I mean the contract. I mean, I think that the funds are still in there. So it's really weird for me that he just left. Um, because I mean, I'm supposed to give him money. So and he was in the multi-sig, everything. I'm checking at the contract right now. Yeah, the money is still in the contract. So I will need the other debt, and I know they're gonna be doing it while I'm flying. I will need the other devs to check at that, and then to see if maybe within that mining contract there was something, because it was so weird that he just gave me, he just deployed the contracts, he gave me the ownership, everything he gave it to me, but right at the very minute of whitelist mining, and, I wasn't okay with that. So that was why I told you, if you find a contract, don't mind, don't use it at all, because I don't want you guys I don't want any of you to be scammed. I mean, I really doxed myself to a lot of people. It's like my life is at risk. And sorry for the announcement. All right. If any of you want to raise your hand, Cosmic, yeah, come up here, buddy. Thank you for lifting up your hand. Cosmic, yeah, tell me, bro.
I just want to say, man, just hang in there, brother. Don't worry about it, man. It happens. You know what I mean? And we completely understand that. It's unfortunate that this person did that. But one thing that I guess is kind of slightly a question, but I also kind of more suggestion also. I would suggest that the contract is not used at all, and that the new devs completely go over it to see if there's any code that they may have inserted in there that could be malicious,
Yeah, no,
because
no,
there's a lot of
that
things. If the person just got up and get left without getting paid, there could be because they have something planted somewhere that could potentially end up being a gain for
yeah.
them.
I had already gave him a 3.5k, but I have to give him another 2.5k today. plus 5% of Gen 0 funds. That was kind of his cost. So I mean, he was gonna get a lot of money. So this is kind of weird, like really, really, really weird. I don't understand because like if you see the contracts, they have wow a huge amount of code, like a huge amount of code. So I'm not sure if he got upset because I was asking all these questions because I got really irritated that he deployed the contract like 1 minute before the time. So like if he thought that just because I told you that we were going to mine at a specific time, maybe he thought that, and I'm thinking this because he left. Maybe he thought that because we were in a rush and he knew that I need to catch a flight, I was just gonna tell you go to the website and mine. But I mean, I really rather have all the fault in the world and not getting this project done and lost all the money and the time that I have invested in this than you guys being rocked. I will be rocked. I mean, everything will be for nothing. So that is why I didn't went through. So I'm not sure if he got pissed because of that, that I wasn't really trusting him, and why I don't trust him for one single reason. He didn't want to dox himself to me. Like I trusted him because he was the one that made the Game of Risk contract. Like Jon Snow, the brain behind Game of Risk, R2E. Uh, he was the one that gave me these guys contact information. So they were really good with the community, like they were very honest and everything. And that is why I insisted so much to Jon Snow to bring him. Yeah. So I mean, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So he's a really irritable guy. I don't understand. I mean, the tokens, if you can tell, there are still $160 over there. I mean, time will tell. Maybe next week they won't be there. Maybe he will still be checking and see if someone else minds. Of course, we're not gonna do it. Please don't use the contract. Don't use it at all. The reality here is that the other thing that I'm checking right now, it's a company, and I offered them to be part of the project at first, but they really didn't believe in the project at that specific time, and they told me, they told me, all right, we'll do it, but you need to pay, I don't know, something around 50K just for the development. And I was like, bro, I mean, I'm offering you to pay you, I don't know, maybe 5K upfront and then a cost in Gen 0 funds. But I cannot give you 50K upfront and then also they wanted a cut. And I mean, that just didn't make any sense. Now that they saw the whole project and how the community is, because this is a serious company, like it's people that I know their faces. Like if I go with them, I'm gonna make a contract, like real life contract with them. Like I have, I know who they are, and they're doxed to me, so that will be easier for me, to be with these people. Now that they see the project, now that they see the community, they were like, "Oh, bro, we were so dumb that we didn't listen to you. You actually have a very good idea. The project seems solid. The tokenomics seems solid. So now they want to get involved, but this will make the project take longer because they will need, yeah, maybe they will use some of the code that the dev made, but they will have to make the contract all over, and they will use that code. Well, basically because I pay for it, and because the code, they were checking it and the code was actually right. So the functions and the taxes and everything was actually right. The wealth tax was right. Everything was making sense, but just out of nowhere, boom, he just disappeared today. So that is the part that doesn't make sense. So yeah, we're not touching those contracts. I'm sad that this happened, guys. Azuka, you didn't want to talk. I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, there you are. Let me, Cosmic,
Oh,
do you have?
I was just gonna say, yeah, yeah, I was just gonna say this real quick, man. I was gonna say, bro, don't be sad. Everything happens for a reason, man. If you believe in God and religion, just trust in the man upstairs and know that, everything happened for a reason. We're going to be fine. Um, for whatever reason this particular developer left, understand that it was for the good and for
Yeah.
the betterment for the future. We're going to end up finding a different developer team that's going to work perfect. So I don't want you to stress. You're doing amazing. Thank you for everything you're doing. We're here to ride with you. So on that note, I'm good. Just, whenever it's time is ready to go, man, we're going to go. But take your
Thank
time. Make sure everything is good. We
Thank you,
here.
bro. Thank you. And yeah, I do believe in God, and yeah, I do pray God every day, and asking this to go well. Like I didn't want anyone to get robbed. Like I mean, my life is really in danger here. So let me take a sucker since he's lifting up his hand like this whole time.
Most def,
And
man. Thank you. I
thank you,
appreciate you,
Cosmic.
man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. Hey, Azúcar. Oh, my battery is low now, but Azúcar, here we are.
Hey Jorge, how are you?
Oh, bro. Well,
So, yeah, I know. I can only imagine. So, m- um, most of my questions were just answered. Uh, so I'm guessing this is going to be quite a delay on everything. I mean, because you're going
yeah,
to have to
yeah. The project
have
is
the
gonna happen.
contracts
I mean, I'm
looked at
not.
all over.
Yeah, everything is gonna happen, and we are advanced because now the white paper is very well done. Now the functions are actually there, and I don't feel bad about using his code because we pay him for it. So I mean, if he left, I don't know why he left. I'm not sure if he screwed up with the withdrawal function, which I don't know why he put a withdrawal function. I wasn't feeling good about it because you guys were going to see that the money wasn't actually going to the multi-sign wallet with JR5 and XC, but the funds were going to the contract. And then you guys were going to need to understand how to read the contract like the code to see that the withdraw function was gonna take me to the actual multi-sig and that there was nowhere else I could take the funds. So I didn't really feel comfortable about it. I really want the funds as soon as you mind to go straight to the multi-sig contract. So
Well,
that
um, basically, if it helps, I will say this, that the fact that you didn't go through with the launch like right now the way you were supposed to, no matter what, and just go through with it, helps our confidence level with the project and with you. I mean, issues arise, as especially with writing code and stuff like that. But the fact that you just didn't say, well, you know what, fuck it, man, let's just see what happens here.
yeah.
um, that's a that's a good sign because I'm kind of tired of throwing away money in crypto projects that just don't pan out.
No, I'm not here to take your money, guys. You can be sure about it. I'm not here to take your money. I mean, I'm here to create a good and sustainable project. And if we fail, we're gonna fail in the project, nor with not by me rogging you or something like that. That's not gonna happen. You can be damn sure about it.
All right, man. Good luck. Thank you.
All right. Anyone else, guys? If you want to say a word, I think we're actually going to start getting on board. But I maybe I can take one or two questions. And if you guys, all right. So, oh, Cosmic, there you go again. Hey, Cosmic.
Hey, what's up, brother? I just want to say, man, have a safe flight. Be safe, and we're here. Take your time. Don't worry, and thank you again.
Yeah, thank you. If anything, I believe that this will bring a lot of bad publicity. Like maybe now, maybe coffee is gonna start talking about us. Maybe Taser and Pill is gonna start talking about us.
Right.
Yeah. So one person that was in jail sometime because he did a bad surgery on someone. He told me that once he was out, he thought that his career was gone. He is a physician, but he got this was a famous person, the one that he made an aesthetic surgery run on her. So he thought that his career was finished. But after he got out, like he got all this bad publicity. And one time we went for breakfast, and he told me, "You know what, bro? I learned something. Bad publicity is publicity." So I mean, maybe we're gonna get fought. Maybe we're gonna get the people that are the bigger paper hands. Now they're gonna leave the project. That will be a good thing. That will be healthy as well. So I know that the people that will remain here are gonna be actually the people that believe in the project, the community that we're looking for. Yeah. So
Yes,
that
sir. I agree.